Hey everybody, Light Brawler here once again, and welcome back to more Shin Megami Tensei V. We are about to actually wrap up things, and so this is just going to be a quick rundown of what's going to happen for the next little bit for, because the next particular episode stream of Shin Megami Tensei V will be the last. But there are two things for this I'm going to actually cover, because the problem with SMT V as of right now is that, number one, you can't stream the ending after we did the Temple of Eternity, so I don't know how I'm going to actually work around that. And pretty much a lot of the endgame stuff, and I'm not going to cover, sadly, as much as I want to. I'm only just going to cover like this little bit of the endgame. But right now we're actually going to head back to Minato, and we're actually going to go to Odaiba, because there's actually a quest there that we actually can start on and finish. So we are actually just going to do this quest, and we're also going to try to do Shiva, because I did grind a little bit more with my team. I also had to play a bit like off stream, so that way I would be in like a position that I have like stuff ready to like get going and stuff. Because, you know, that's actually, because I want to plan things out. Especially since the ending is drawing near and that sort of thing. I just want to take a couple cautions, or precautions for the better. Right now we're just gonna actually head over to where we actually fought Konsu the first time. And there's a special conversation that we could actually have. We also had to go back to the fairy village and actually have a conversation with Miyazu to actually proc this quest to appear. Light, maybe you can help. Yes, I think I could tell you everything. Please, stop Konsu. Do you recall how he took the winged suncrest from you? He also took Horus's head, which should have been kept safe. I'm sure you already know, Konsu intends to gain the power of the sun god and become Ra. But his aim is not the throne, nor is he doing this for himself. He's doing this to save the life of a human named Miyazu Atsuta. Also, hey Danny Lockhart. Is Miyazu's life in danger? When Konsu found the bearer of his soul, he discovered that the young girl was afflicted with an incurable disease. I'm puzzled why he didn't simply wait for her soul to reincarnate. Instead, he extended her life by giving her some of his Magatsui. But even that has reached its limit. If she can't receive any more Magatsui, all she can do is wait for death. Konsu had been searching for a way to prevent such a cruel fate. What's wrong with saving her life? The answer he found was to grant her eternal life by transforming her into a god. But Konsu was so focused on saving her life, he has not considered whether that would actually make her happy. And what's special about her? As you may have guessed, the girl is Konsu's soul, his other half. Her body may have been so filled with Magatsui she is barely human anymore. If they join and become a Nahobino, she will be absorbed by Konsu. The individual known as Miyazu will be lost. For those who love Miyazu, it will be difficult for them to accept this. For that reason, Konsu has been given up on becoming a Nahobino and withdrawn from the fight for the throne. This is something that only I know, even among the other gods. At first I assisted Konsu, despite his perplexing obsession with a human. But after seeing the earnestness of the girl at his side, I began to understand what he saw in her. That's why I don't want an ending where she will be unhappy. Now that you've heard everything, if you believe Konsu should be stopped, then I ask that you help me. Accepted the quest, the succession of Ra. Thank you, then we should hurry to the fairy village. I will go as well. Alright, we will return. Go to Shinagawa and head for the fairy village. Alright, let's go this way.
A word.
We may be forced to fight Konsu. Are you ready? Move closer. I see that you've been giving me your power. Thank you, but that's enough. How can you say that, Miyazu? You're only 17 years old. Your life has only just begun. God has dealt you a cruel fate, one you must overcome. You can keep on living, together with me. But I can't. I know you're...
Hell!
I'm grateful for all you've done for me. As a reward, I will tell you my true intentions. I want you to hear them as well, Miyazu.
Yes.
Lately, I have been trying to ascertain a way for Miyazu to continue living as she is. The answer came quite simply. If Miyazu were to become a god like us, then she would no longer suffer. There is a condition, however. In order for a human to become a god, the faith of their followers must convert them into a divine being upon death. Naturally, there is no time for that. Knowing this, I found an alternate solution through the use of an ancient technique. The power of the sun god has made this a possibility. Miyazu, you shall become a god like me. This really isn't what she wants. No, I understand quite clearly. Miyazu is just afraid of casting away her humanity. But as we have seen, humanity offers only an unreasonable fate. Any fate of his be damned. Once you become a god, you will be free from your fate and your humanity. He held up both the falcon head and winged sun crest. This crest goes by another name, the Eye of Horus. Now I shall return to its rightful owner. In the name of Ra Harakti, grant me the divine power of the king. The head and crest combine to form the Falcon God mask. At last, I've become Ra. But my work has only just begun, and this time, there's no one going to stop me. Well, time to rumble. Oh, and got a defense done. We also had to get some, special, like, upgrades for Magatsui. Well, special debuffs that we could actually use from, Sophia. And he summoned both Anubis and Thoth to his side. And last time he was weak to ice, and he's still weak to ice even in this form. Okay, at least we took out his allies, which, if they were sticking around. Thanks for the heal. You do this. Use this. Oh, he missed on Amon. We're doing some decent damage at the very least. Oh, he's in the red. I think another round of attacks and he's pretty much done. Or we could get a lucky crit. That works too. And we got a health and stamina bomb and one long leveled up. Oh, thank you, a chakra drop. Konsu! So I couldn't beat you after all. No matter, thanks to this I will have accomplished my goal. You ended up fighting Konsu, didn't you? Well, I wouldn't worry, this was his intent. Thankfully now we can truly stop him. As with all kings of the past, the pharaoh becomes a god by joining with the god of the sun. And the catalyst for this is the death of the previous king.
Ra's protection.
As the king, I, Konsu Ra, command you. Grant Miyazu Atsuta the divine power of the king and the title of Ra. Now, deal the final blow. Do so and Miyazu's life will be saved. You mustn't let Konsu die. God or otherwise, the girl will be forced to lead the life of a demon. Is that what you want? Do you not wish to save her from an unjust death? If you won't do it, then fine. I'll simply take matters into my own hands. What will you do? Before you can make a move, Miyazu spoke up. I'm fine with things the way they are, so please, don't leave me, Konsu. Please. So you knew. You knew that I would have to die in order to pass on the power of the king. Yes, she told me all about it at the fairy village. I apologize for my meddling. But Konsu, you must remember, what drew you to Miyazu in the first place? Wasn't it her earnestness in trying to make the most of her short life despite what limited time she had? Surely you haven't forgotten that. That's right. In the face of death, I might have realized it as well. I'm sorry, Konsu, but thank you. I want to spend what time I have left with you at my side. And you will, Miyazu. We will make the most of your days here. Together. Then with that, we best treat everyone's injuries. I will take Konsu to Aru. We won't be long, Miyazu. Wait. It pains me to say this, but I owe you a great debt. If you ever have need of my power, then I ask that you call upon me through fusion. I will lend you my strength, if only just a little. Well now, I suppose we'll be off then. This is all thanks to your efforts. Truly. Thank you. And we got 2 large glory crystals, and we got more experience in that. Konsu and Konsura are now available for fusion.
Hey!
Hey, thank you for everything. And don't worry about my well-being or anything. I'm totally fine. Oh, that reminds me. I think I'm going to become a nurse. I know it's silly to think about since we don't even know what'll happen once this is all over, but at the very least, I'm happy to have a goal to work towards. That's awesome. Well, to be loving a human sounds so long ago, fairies and humans would fall in love with each other all the time. Well, that seems to be very weird twist of fate and ironic. Well, that's it for that little bit. We actually can use these small glory crystals, and we will actually have a stamina bomb. And well, this health bomb means nothing because we're at max HP. But yeah, I had to stock up on a couple of things. Particularly, I needed some chakra pots, which I have 5 of them right now. But I had to test a couple of things on a separate file, so that way, you know, I would actually be able to do that. So I actually have a bunch of stuff that I could actually use. So let's recover again. So we're back at full health and MP. And we're gonna actually go back to Taito and go back to Asakusa and face down Shiva, because this time we are actually prepared. We are prepared for anything. Alright. Let's go. Over here.
What is it?
You're still here. I said you could go.
Young man.
Yes, we're prepared to do this quest now.
You dare challenge me? Fool.
Alright, time to actually show this super boss, Shiva, what for. And we get defense down. Nice. Okay, so we need to start off with, hitting hard. Also, if we don't lose all our Magatsuikins, we, have a blessing for that. So we're gonna start off with, some Murakumo and some ice attacks. Also, any characters that actually would, be able to pierce would actually be beneficial in this. So we're dishing out at least 1,000 with every crit that we get. Yeah, and for this round we're gonna switch Amon out for Tao because she's gonna actually play a very important role in keeping us alive. Every turn he's gonna, if he's alone, he'll cast Tananda, and I actually will show the animation because I haven't seen this animation in full. He'll use that and our defense will drop, like, drastically. And then he'll actually summon up to 3 different allies. He'll always start with Ganesh and Kali. So we gotta make sure that we actually take them out as well. But I'm gonna debilitate. And make sure that our damage output's actually... I would probably prefer to get rid of Kali first. And we'll just have a Megadolion from that. Tao can use Light of Order, which will get rid of the debuff, and it'll increase all our stats by 1 stage rank. Now, I'll just take out Kali with this. So that's 1 less problem. And we just block that since Sindalphon is... we also absorb electricity with Beelzebub, and Sindalphon blocks it. We resist it, and Tao just takes, like, normal damage, so... He just lost a turn. His entire turn. So we're just gonna take out Ganesh with that. And we'll heal up with Light of Order again. And we're back at max. We'll use Tandava, but we'll take that hit fairly well. And he'll summon a Parvati and a Dakini. This Parvati's not gonna last too much, but I do want to get rid of Dakini because she does actually supply with ailments. And she's also weak to ice. Okay, we got rid of that. Okay, Tao, you use another Light of Order. Alright, we're gonna use a Murakumo. Yeah, he'll lose two turns because he wasted that. And we resist pretty much, and we get healed from that since everyone's pretty much immune. So,
You ready?
alright, let's do this. We're gonna do that. For this turn, I'm gonna use a fire gem against Parvati, and that'll take her out. I just want... Tao, you can actually use an ice gem or an ice shard for now because we're gonna just play a little conservatively. Because we gotta be careful with our mana usage. This fight does take a fair bit of time. Especially if you're just like... Okay, we'll use Light of Order. And everyone's back at full health. Now he's gonna actually use Tandava again. And he'll call more allies. So the big thing is that Ananta that's in the back is gonna be the problem. So we need to actually kill it. And in this case, Ananta is both weak to wind and darkness. So I'm gonna just play a dark gem for now. Because if we let Ananta still live, he's just gonna number one, heal Shiva, and that's not good. Okay, we need to use another Light of Order.
Destroy.
We'll use Megadelion and we'll take it out. We'll just take out Kali. Oh, we got another crit out of that. That's pretty good. Okay, he's used Megadelion. And that was a wasted turn. Oh, well, we get a free turn out of that. We have enough MP for one more Light of Order. This turn I'm just gonna debilitate. Now I'm gonna have Sindalfon give me defense hit rock bottom again, and he's gonna summon Dakini, Ananta, and Parvati. We have crits. So I'm gonna use Megadelion. That almost took out Parvati. I want to actually get rid of Dakini because she actually is the problem. Because number one, she has status ailments, and I don't like status ailments on my team. So I'm gonna pass this turn. I Siege on Shiva and get a crit. Frey Kugel, get another free crit because crits for days, and I will have Tao use a chakra pot on herself. Well, that was we'll just take out Dick or Parvati. I may have to start using my Somas, so that way we get, our MP back. Okay, I'm gonna use a dark gem. And I will actually use a Chakra Paw and Tao. This might not be the best plan. Yeah, I need to get a press turn. So I need to take out Ananta like today. Okay, we're good. Oh, he missed. That's a wasted set of turns.
You ready?
Alright, let's get some crits on. I also have life drain gems, so that way we could at least heal a little bit of MP back. Just in case. And that actually is a good strategy to have some of those. Yeah, I gotta this turn use one of my Somas. Yeah, send up one, can you use that? Well, another round that we're gonna have to try to take out Ananta. Oh, that took him down half. Alright. Good. And we took out Dakini.
How's this?
Thank you for the healing. Oh, now he's in the red. Alright, there.
Watch this.
Ooh, that almost took him out. Okay, Tal, I need you on Chakra Pot. Yeah, I'm gonna need to use my, use the Soma. I'm almost out of MP. And Tal, Light of Order, so we get this, debuff off. Well, that was not, fabulous. Nor what we wanted, but... Ah, she's under for Light of Order, so she needs to get a Soma. Oh, we get a free press turn though for critting. Da, 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 da. Well, we took out Dakini. And we took out their main healer. Nice resistance. Alright, we're gonna have to avoid actually... I'm gonna have to use a Amrita shower.
This'll do.
Because that's not fun. almost there. We're almost there. Got him. And we got a lot of people leveling up. 1,286,221 experience for like several people. And we got a lot of people leveling up. Ooh, no dark.
This is true. Indeed.
That was a splendid dance. You have defeated me. I shall now disappear from this universe. But the Rudra can appear in many forms. Overcome them all and break free. That is the path of the true ruler. And we get 3 gospels and even more experience. Floral Gust. We don't need it. Do not forget my power or my face, and through you I will live on. You obtain Sarosha's essence. And now Shiva is available for fusion, and that's actually it. That's actually the super boss of this game. We actually took it out, and we managed to actually survive with everyone intact. Yeah, and to explain a bit of a couple of things, this is literally my current file like that I'm using for like on the side. But we also have a couple of other files, like I think this one is before I beat Shiva already and got a couple of other things, but then I had to lose a party member at one point. But that's unfortunately part of the story. But this is unfortunately going to be it for this portion of. This is going to be a very short stream because I wanted to cover at least these 2 things, and then somehow, some way, I will try and figure out how I will get this last episode, which will take place in the Temple of Eternity at first. So let's just teleport to the main hall for now. Because as I stated, until I can figure out a way that I can actually do the ending without actually having to be on Twitch, or because I could probably record it, but it doesn't make sense. Like once we get through this door, there's a ton of cutscenes and stuff like that. I've gotten to that point, and I will just say that it gets crazy because you know what? It's all the choices that you've done throughout the game, and especially if you want to find out that secret ending, because there is a secret ending in this game. So we are gonna just call it a stream. There will be another stream later with more Legends Arceus, but that's gonna be it for now. Thank you for tuning in, and I will hope to actually see you guys later.